political murders have shocked the state, with each incident involving brutal attacks by unidentified assailants. Now, in Cuddalore district, day before yesterday, AIADMK worker Padmanabhan, a resident of Tirupalliyur, was hacked to death by a 5-member gang. The attackers, who were following him in a car, surrounded Padmanabhan while he was on his two-wheeler and assaulted him with sharp weapons. The gang quickly fled the scene, and Cuddalore police are now investigating the murder. Padmanabhan had 5 pending cases against him. Now, let's tell you, on Friday, in Sivagangai district, BJP worker Selvakumar, who owned a brick kiln, was brutally killed. In fact, while returning home on his two-wheeler, a group of men surrounded and attacked him with sharp weapons. Selvakumar died on the spot, and the Sivagangai police have launched an investigation into his murder. Now, the third incident is also from Friday, which occurred in Kanyakumari, where Jackson, the husband of Congress councillor Usha Rani, was attacked by a gang of 6 men. The assault took place right in front of his house. In fact, Jackson was initially taken to a nearby government hospital and later transferred to a hospital in Thiruvananthapuram, where he succumbed to his injuries. Now, the police suspect personal enmity is the motive behind the attack.
There is a severe lawlessness in the state, and the state law and order is in shambles. And MK Stalin doesn't have any moral authority or moral ground to continue the office as the chief minister and the head of the state for the police. This government's priorities are swindling money and corruption and the personal interest of MK Stalin and his family, not the people who voted him to power. Common men are living in fear. It was earlier, now politicians are living in fear. A severe breakdown of law and order.
I am not talking politics, I am talking reality on television and papers. I think the government has failed to control the law and order problem in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is one of the worst states in the country for a law and order situation like this. Especially, it is stunning, it is scary that political leaders are targeted each and every day. And the government is watching this without taking any serious action. I think the Chief Minister has to take a proper responsibility on this and see that the police force work on this and give security to the common people of this country.
Varshini Ramu, my colleague, joins me for more. Varshini, good morning. Clearly, this is shocking to say the least. But as far as investigation is concerned, have the cops said anything about the motive behind this attack? And more importantly, also raises questions about law in the state?
Well, absolutely, yes. The law and order is what the opposition parties have been making an accusation about the DMK government for the past couple of years. And in fact, in the past few weeks, we've been seeing this back-to-back murders that is taking place in the city and in fact in different parts of the state as well. And only in the last couple of days, we've seen 3 murders involving political people in it. And in fact, one ADMK worker in Cuddalore was hacked to death, and there was a BJP worker named Selvakumar who was also hacked to death day before yesterday night in Sivagangai district. And the third murder is something that has taken place in Kanyakumari, which is of the husband of a Congress councillor. And right now, the situation is as that the opposition parties have already started to condemn this situation. And in fact, Annamalai, BJP state president, also put out a tweet where he said that Tamil Nadu is in fact becoming a capital of such murders back to back. And there is an expectation that there should be some kind of a clarification from the DMK or the top police officials as well in regarding to this kind of situation. But otherwise, the politics around these murders in the past few weeks is definitely increasing, and the political parties, the opposition parties, including the ADMK and BJP, are definitely taking up this matter seriously, is what we can understand from this point of time.
Right, Varshini, in fact, as you pointed out, and you're of course giving us more aspect about how the question of law and order, politically speaking, of course, is also being raised at this point. But what have we been given to understand with investigation picking up pace in terms of all these incidents? Because the nature of the crime itself is brutal.
When the police officials say that all these murders, despite the locality, the geography of the murders, they all say that all of these murders are personal rivalries. In fact, the AIADMK worker who was had to death in Cuddalore, the police say that the murdered Padmanabhan had already 5 pending cases against him, and this is also a rivalry issue that is resulted in this murder. In fact, the Sivagangai police are also giving out a similar clarification regarding the murder, saying that this is a not a political murder, but a personal rivalry between the people who attacked and the victim. Similarly, the gang that murdered the Congress councillor's husband in Kanyakumari is also said to be a rival gang of Jackson, who is the victim. Therefore, the police say that with their investigation that they are able to find out that they have been enemies or rivals for the people who have now lost their lives, and this is the reason why the personal enmity is the main reason, and there is no political angle towards it. And even in the previous murders which we saw happen in Chennai or the other parts, the police have been maintaining it, saying that the investigation has shown that it is only a personal rivalry and not a political one.
Right, Varshini. Thank you very much for getting us the latest as far as these horrific crimes coming to light from Tamil Nadu is concerned. But for now, we leave it at that.